Hey there, what's up? This is Casey with another episode of the show I don't have a name for. I just got back from my Freezin Freeman Midwest Quest. I went to 6 different cities looking for a new place to live. I grew up in North Dakota, which is in the Midwest. Midwest is just in the middle of the country. First thing you may need to know is it's cold in the Midwest. I went out with a different hat, a different jacket, and I had to buy all new stuff. So I bought a Carhartt hat. This is usually what like farmers and ranchers and whoever will wear. Really warm, basically bulletproof. I had to buy a brand new jacket, but turned out to be pretty nice. It's waterproof, cool hood, and warm. But we're not in the Midwest anymore, so I got also a cool shirt. Jokey looks like a cross between Loki and the Joker. It says ha 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 everywhere, which I think is super awesome. And yeah, a great amalgam. If you want to talk to me about it, I can talk all day about the amalgam series. Okay, I went to 6 places. We're going to talk about 3 right now, and then you can watch my video and watch the other 3. All right, so there are a few things I needed to do. I went to these places to kind of feel what the vibe of these cities are. Everybody said Sydney, Australia was really super boring and that Melbourne was the coolest city in the world. I thought Sydney was really awesome and Melbourne was cool. Not going to say it's the coolest place in the world. So, where are all the places I went? First place, I flew into Cincinnati. The only things I knew about Cincinnati, one of my best friends in Korea is from Cincinnati. WKRP in Cincinnati, which is a TV show I've never watched. The Bengals and the Reds. What's the vibe of the city? Really up and coming. It's kind of a dump, but you have really nice stuff. And it's weird. You'll have a really nice boutique and then kind of an abandoned building. Then you have a really cute hipster restaurant, and then you have, looks like a crack house that crackheads don't even want to go inside of. And this is the same block. And, this is a cool little place to live. This is, may as well just shoot yourself. Jobs, it's up and coming. Seems like they're throwing a lot of money into the city. Seems like they are trying to do a lot. Food, they had really good food there. Had some amazing barbecue. But they say everywhere, if you come to Cincinnati, you have to have this Skyline chili, which is kind of like canned spaghetti without the tomato sauce. And then they put canned chili on top of it. I thought it was revolting. This was by far and large the cheapest city I was in. Weather was all right. People, lots of homeless people. Not that there's something wrong about being homeless, but we would get anywhere and just get swarmed by people. A lot of it was, if you go this way, like I said, you might as well just save yourself some time and shoot yourself or throw your money somewhere. Next up, I went to Chicago to see one of my best friends and who's also my best friend's, or my old roommate's sister. Blech. Chicago, I thought it was awesome. Such a cool city vibe, super easy to get around. It's a huge city, but it doesn't feel crowded. People seemed happy. Maybe it was just because of the Cubs this year, but it was all awesome. Jobs, seemed like there were all kinds of jobs over here, so that was cool. Food, they have these Italian sandwiches that'll probably give you a heart attack. Polish sausages, the Bears. And Chicago people love their pizza. I thought it's okay. I'm a New York pizza guy. This is probably the most expensive city, and they call it the Windy City for a reason. It's windy. People were awesome. Everybody was really happy. I talked to a bunch of folks. Everybody seemed cool. Even the people at the convenience stores seemed just super nice. Our next stop, Madison, Wisconsin, or Madtown. Met another buddy from Korea up here and ran around. To me, this is a lot like Boulder, Colorado, just colder. Big university town. Lots of hippies and guys just doing their thing. I thought it was cool. And there's tons of music and crap like that. Jobs, kind of like Boulder, not such a good market, it seems. Mostly you're getting replaceable university kids who, will work monkey jobs for you. Food, man, this is the dairy state. They love their milk and cheese and ice cream and shit like that. I didn't get to eat the cheese curds. I just didn't have enough time. Did have a really nice glass of milk, and I feel like we had some great pizza and stuff like that. Money it's more expensive than I felt it should be, just like Boulder is. But people, oh man, some weird people here. Great drinkers, super, super nice. But, man, I was at a bar and there was a little kid walking around, or two kids walking around. Their mom was just getting wasted. And this was on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday. So I thought that was a bit much, a bit bizarre. And this is by far and large the best looking town. Excuse me. But I don't really know if I could date a 20-year-old girl again. Not that I really ever did, but a little old for that now. So those are the first three stops. Cincy, good, cheap, little. Chicago is probably one of the coolest places, super expensive. And Madison, kind of like Boulder, but colder. Stay tuned. I'm going to change my clothes, and we're going to do a whole new episode. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. Tell your friends to watch and subscribe.